Am I the asshole for being upset that my mom still wants her ex to take care of my baby sister despite everything he's done? I, 15 female, have a complicated history with my mom's ex, let's call him Mark. They were together for 5 years, but their relationship ended badly when I was 9 because of something he did. One night, they got into a heated argument. My 5 to 6-year-old sister and I were supposed to be asleep, but I had to use the bathroom. Their bedroom was next to it, so I could hear them yelling. I decided to wait it out on the couch. When the shouting finally stopped, I went to use the bathroom, but when I came out, Mark was leaving the room, and my mom was on the floor with a bloody nose. The corner of the bed sheet was stained with blood. My mom got up and covered my ears as Mark kept yelling before leaving the house. Later, we found out he had broken her nose. After they broke up, Mark wasn't in our lives much. My mom eventually moved on and got engaged to someone else, a really good guy. They started dating when I was 13 to 14, and I was really happy for her. But right around December 2022, just before Christmas, he passed away unexpectedly. A few months later, to my surprise, my mom started seeing Mark again. They weren't officially together, but she got pregnant. Mark denied the baby was his the entire time. When my baby sister was born, I was thrilled to have a little sibling, but Mark barely stepped up. He would come over occasionally to see her, but he was also dating other women while my mom was still hoping to fix things with him. Around Christmas, 2024, my mom realized he wasn't going to change, so she finally ended things for good. I'm 15 now and have been since December 15th, and Mark is still not taking responsibility. He barely takes my baby sister, yet my mom keeps getting upset that he doesn't step up. Recently, I found out he's on drugs, and I told my mom I don't think he should be around the baby. But she insists he wouldn't do anything like that near her. What upsets me the most is how she keeps making excuses for him. Anytime I used to bring up what he did to her, breaking her nose, she brushed it off. She would always say they were both drunk, and that she headbutted him first to knock some sense into him because he was holding a plastic knife to his wrist, saying he wanted to be with his grandmother. She would say he only headbutted her back in response, but I don't see how that justifies anything. Another thing that really bothers me is that whenever Mark was coming over, my mom kept losing things that belonged to her late fiancé. Even though he hasn't been around since last Christmas, just today, she realized her engagement ring from her late fiancé is missing. We suspect Mark stole it because he never wanted her holding on to anything that reminded her of her late fiancé. At this point, I feel like I have every right to be upset. Mark was abusive, manipulative, and completely unreliable. Yet my mom still wants him to take my baby sister. I don't understand how she can still expect him to be a father after everything he's done. But at the same time, I know this is her life, and she'll make her own choices. On top of everything, I'm really upset with my mom because of the way she talks about her bad relationships and taste in men in front of me and my now 11-year-old sister. She often shares negative things about past relationships, including the drama with Mark, and it's made me feel like men aren't trustworthy. I've started to feel like I have a skewed view of relationships, even though my boyfriend is great, and I don't want to think like this about him. It's especially uncomfortable when she talks like that in front of my younger sister. It feels like it's affecting how we see relationships, and I just don't think it's healthy. So now I'm wondering, am I the asshole for being upset? If you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for your support.